Honestly, don't know what to tell you, people. Excited and not excited at the same time, constantly. Whenever we are talking about what we're gonna watch next, we're like, oh my god, I can't wait to watch Out. And then I remember what happened in Out and fucking hated it.
I'm dressed for Sasha's funeral.
I'm pretending like Sasha's funeral is not gonna happen, and when I'm gonna mention that part, we're just like gonna pretend this whole thing never happened.
I literally can't talk about the previous episode.
Me either.
It was the worst thing that has happened.
Well, it is one of the hardest hardest episode in this show, honestly.
Yeah.
If not the hardest one for me. Before this, I feel like the hardest death was maybe Erwin's death.
Yeah.
And Sasha is a baby. Sasha is a fucking baby that should be protected. Many people commented that like Sasha was supposed to die, but like
yeah, I mean they told us that in season 2. I remember reading that.
But the editor or somebody else,
I'm gonna say like an assistant of the writer's name is Isam.
Yeah, I don't know the name. I don't know.
I feel like I should learn it because impressive, dude. Like impressive, really, honestly. Someone tell me how it's pronounced. Let me not butcher it. But like, I guess his assistant or whatever, I think started crying.
Yeah, cried while reading this.
Why didn't you cry in season 4, girl? Why didn't you fucking cry? Why didn't we save Sasha? But then I guess Connie would have died. Like, someone had to die.
And I would have hated like either one of those 3 babies. And honestly, I am very sad. I don't want to see Connie's face. I don't want to see any of that, you know? Like, the 2 of them, maybe even the 3 of them were, if not my favorite relationship of the show, honestly. They were the only part I felt nice while watching, you know, but because like I adore Eren and Makasi's relationship. It's such a complex and such a good relationship, you know.
But it was always heavy.
It was always fucking heavy, and a million things have always been happening at the same time, you know. And with these 3 kids, I always just wanted to protect, and I wanted them to have their fucking happy ending, you know. I didn't want any of them to die, like, ever.
And here we are now.
I can't talk about it, honestly. This is that episode. I'm gonna be surprised if this is not a challenge, you know.
No, please don't let this be a challenge. Don't make me sadder.
I said be surprised if anything's gonna.
I feel like it is. Because I
mean the ending,
yeah,
probably.
Exactly.
This is sad enough.
If you have to make us sadder, just wait until the finale. Like, that's when you can break us, I guess. Not before that. I can't do much more, truly.
But I love the finales that are not just sad, you know? I love the finales that I cry from happiness as well.
In my mind, I have a picture of how this show ends based on what I think the writer wants to accomplish. I think it's gonna be a tragedy, but like, let's say a hopeful tragedy. Like, I think that they are gonna be able to, let's say, stop this war. I feel like they're gonna be able to, because I still think
Eren.
Well, yes.
Oh, but like
yes, because I still think I'm still going with the theory that Eren is doing everything that he's doing so that he can become one sole enemy of the world, so that he is forcing our guys. I mean, he is alienating all of our guys as well, because he is forcing them to kill people that they don't want to kill, maybe. And so I think he is alienating everything around them, everyone around him, so that he becomes like the sole enemy of the world, and our guys are forced to stop him. And if they stop him, then they are, let's say, embraced by the world, because then he shows the world that our guys are actually good. Again, the same thing that Willie wanted to do. So I'm going with that theory, because the way I read Eren's character, I think that's what would be happening in his mind. Like, that's the type of plan that he is coming to, because I don't think Eren is just going around thinking, I have to kill everyone in the world because everyone is your enemy.
Oh no, that would be dumb. I'm 100% sure that's not what.
Yes, because I don't think he would. I think the show might have foreshadowed it. I don't know if it's foreshadowing it or it's just the way I'm reading it. It's a dangerous territory where I'm like adapting the things to fit my theory. Again, it's what Willie said about they had to have known that this was going to make an enemy out of them to the entire world. And I think they did know. I mean, I think Eren does know. And that's why he did it, so that he would become the enemy of the entire world. Because that's the only thing that makes sense in my mind, because everything else is an unwinnable battle. Like, you can't just fight everyone. I don't think he wants to restore Eldian Empire. I don't think he is that type of a person. So the way I'm reading it, I just think that he is doing that, and I think that he's gonna achieve it. And I think our guys are going to be forced to stop him at the end. And that's how they achieve peace. I mean, after they achieve peace, it's not like they live in this utopia where everything is going to be fucking rainbows and sunshine.
No, I think it's done for our guys as well. Like, it's not just done, in my opinion, for Eren. It's done for them as well.
What do you mean it's done?
Well, they're gonna do things they're never gonna be able to erase. They're
Of course.
Armin's never gonna fucking erase that he killed millions. I mean, I have no idea. Thousands of people at that point. He's never gonna be able to live with that. I mean, he's gonna die soon. So, like, he's not gonna have to live with that. But, like, all of them, in my opinion. So, in my opinion, it's done for them as well. At least it's gonna be the war that, like, the bigger picture, the war that has been going around for like 2,000 years when it started, like when Eldian started that war. At least that's gonna be stopped, and at least maybe future generation is gonna live in peace.
Well, I mean, I guess some sort of peace. I think like the most that they could accomplish is like what they can do now, like what they're trying to do, and what happens afterwards. Again, I simply don't think it's a utopia, and I think because the show is very like it's turned a mirror on the world. Basically, it's like this. The show started with Titans. It's nothing that you could relate to, and then season 4 completely, I think, switched it, and it just shined a mirror, if that's like a saying, towards the world. And this is like very realistic to us. No one here lives in a utopia. There's wars happening in other countries that you might not feel on your skin, but it's happening, and people are dying, and it's always like a looming threat for anyone. And so like that's always, I think, gonna be the case as long as people exist.
What I meant with peace is basically what we have now. Like, there is always gonna be war in, like somewhere in the world, but like technically there isn't Eldians who are as Titans murdering and ruling the entire world. That's what I mean.
And
like,
I don't think they're gonna be living behind walls.
No, and there is never gonna be, just like there has never ever been that we know of, a peace in this world. Like, as long as the humans exist.
But there's always gonna be people who are trying to achieve it. I think maybe that's what like the, let's say, episode 1 title is supposed to be. Like, to you in 2,000 years, just like learn from us and from our mistakes as well. I was like thinking for days about this whole thing. I mean, about like what Eren is thinking, what's going on in his mind, and I just fully believe that he is going down the path that like Eren Kruger said to Grisha, like, you have to be led by love. And that's the only way for this to be stopped. And Eren is fully led by love. It was very heartbreaking. Like when he reacted to Sasha's death, I think it was like a clear indication of if like people thought that Eren was fully like, let's say, gone and like uncaring because he has killed so many innocent people. I think it was like a very clear indication that he is not, and that he still feels deeply, and that this whole thing is deeply affecting him. And again, he's always been on a brink of a nervous breakdown, but he is still doing what he thinks he has to do to achieve peace. And I think he's gonna succeed on the cost of his life. And I mean, on the cost of a lot of things. Like, the cost is very high for this, and it's just a tragedy. Speaking about tragedies, we have Gabi. That scene, honestly, like the worst thing, one of the worst things I've seen in this show is like them repeatedly punching a child. I really could have lived without seeing that. I'm really looking forward to seeing like what's gonna happen now that Gabi and Falco are with our guys. I think there could be some really great scenes. I think Armin should meet Falco because they're the fucking same person.
And I think Eren should not meet Gabi.
I think Eren should.
I don't think Gabi needs that.
But see,
influence.
I feel like but I just feel like that would be very actually interesting, because to me Gabi is Eren from season 1. Like
from season 1, not Eren now.
Yeah, no, not Eren now.
Gabi is right now led with her emotions and anger the same way that Eren was led. Like he didn't have enough information, but he saw his people die in front of him. He's been through all of that horror. Gabi has been through that as well.
I just think it'll be such a good interaction between like our characters, and I mean especially Gabi, because Falco is very, in my opinion, Falco is 12, but Falco understands better than most, like better than fucking most adults there.
I think Falco is just gonna be there to try to protect Gabi from everything. Yeah. But I'm very interested if what Gabi is gonna see. Is Gabi gonna see that our people are just people, the same way that her people are there, you know?
Yes, but it could still be a case of like, yes, you're just people, like my people are.
But you killed us.
But you killed everyone I love.
But like, is she gonna maybe understand that, like, they were the one who attacked us first. They were the one who constantly killed us first.
Yes, I mean,
because
look, she could understand that, but at the same time, it's like you still have killed people I love. She's a child. You still like what? Like I'm not expecting some like, oh well, I understand why this had to happen. She's a child who saw her friends die. Like people that are, for all intents and purposes, innocent as well die.
Yeah, but I'm just interested if she's gonna constantly just try to. I mean, she's gonna be captured. She's not like gonna do anything.
I have no idea. I just think keep most of them away from her. Like our kids are fine. They're not gonna start punching a child.
Yeah.
But
you mean,
keep the rest of the soldiers away. Like I don't fucking know who started hitting her.
To me that's fascinating, honestly.
I don't know if it's I really think it's believable to me.
Sure, it's believable maybe, but to me I cannot imagine it.
I don't know.
If a 10-year-old child even shooted you in front of me, I would capture her. I don't think I would start to punch her in the head at any point. Like, that's impossible in my opinion. That's a fucking baby. How?
I understand that, like, at that point, the people, the guys, whoever they were, like, I don't think that I know anyone. Like, I don't know where Flock was. I don't know if Flock was in the group. Like, I understand that at that point, like, their friend was shot, let's say, and then emotions took over. I don't know how much emotions could take over that. Like, when you're punching, you do realize you have to go so low because she's a child. And you still continue. Like, honestly, I mean, to me, I cannot fucking believe.
No, that's fine. I literally stand by.
And they were about to fucking throw her overboard. And they were like, John, let's throw her. And John was like, if we kill this one child, let's do the killing stop. Like, she's just one kid.
To me, it's more believable that they were about to throw her overboard, just like kill her immediately, then punch her and kick her constantly. That's a fucking...
And Falco.
That part, to me, killing her would be more, I don't know... Humane, yeah, than like punching her a million times.
Also, besides that, we have this... Truly the thing that I didn't see coming, although like now looking back, there's so many clues, but like I cannot believe that Zeke is... working with Eren. Like, I really want to see how it came to that.
Honestly, to me, I cannot believe that we didn't see that coming. I don't know why.
I actually don't know how it's possible we didn't see that.
I don't know, but at the same time, I don't know why would we really like figure that out. But like, it's so realistic when you think about it. The second you said that, I was like, of course. Yeah, like, of course they are working together.
I don't know. I just think maybe because Zeke to me is still like a mystery. I don't know what I expect from him. Like now it's a bit clearer. But like before this...
It's still not bit. I want to see the full picture of what he's thinking. It's still
remember he did say when he saw his grandparents.
But he's not gonna die soon. That's much what we know, because like we saw that he's in the trailer.
Oh, see, I forgot that. Okay, so he's definitely surviving the first part.
The first part, yeah, we saw like the trailer on YouTube. It just like popped out,
and he was
in the picture of the trailer. So like he's not dying. That's at least in the first part. Like she has 8 more episodes to live. But I don't expect anybody important die this 8th episode, right?
I feel like if I say it, I'm gonna
drink it.
I'm gonna jinx it. I'm gonna jinx it.
Yeah, but like I think we did even more than enough with Sasha.
I think so as well. I don't know if the show knows that we had more than enough with Sasha. I was also thinking, because I'm trying to adapt everything to my theory that Eren is doing this on purpose to become the enemy of the entire world.
I honestly don't think.
Then I don't know how does Zeke work into this plan? Like, does Zeke know that Eren is doing this so that that's the way that he's gonna unite? That's the way that he's gonna like unite our guys with the rest of the world? Or does Zeke just want to create like an Eldian empire? Or does he also want to do what Eren wants to do. I just simply don't know what his plan is.
Empire?
Well, to restore the Eldian Empire, but I don't think so.
Meaning to rule the world? I'm 100% sure Zeke does not want that. I think
also don't think so, but I don't know him enough.
I don't think any Eldian who has been living in Libero is dreaming about restoring the Eldian's empire. I think their dream about living peacefully.
I don't think so, just because the people, the restorationists, that's the entire thing that they were about. The patriots. That's what they were talking about, restoring Eldian Empire. Just because,
it's fascinating. That's fascinating.
I think the rage starts festering in you, and then I guess you want to take revenge on the entire world.
That's a fascinating part of me as well, because to me, what I expect from all the people is that they just want to not live the way they've been living under Marleyan occupation. Is that the word? Mm-hmm. I have no idea. Yeah. Just to live normally, peacefully, freely, not to rule over anybody else, not to do what has been done to them, but maybe I'm just...
Well, you would assume that of Marleys as well, when they were under the Eldian Empire, and yet they have also chosen to become basically what the Eldian Empire were. So I guess, it's human nature. I have also cried all the tears I can cry for this show. I think I'm done. There's simply nothing in me anymore. They have killed me inside. We're gonna play this episode. We can only watch one. But I think we are done with cliffhangers for now. At least.
I don't even care about cliffhangers anymore. For me, one is more than enough. Mm-hmm. I don't mind anymore that we're gonna wait week by week, because the season 4 has exhausted me. To me, one episode is more than enough. One episode to cry about. I feel about this season completely different than any other. Every single season before this was more fun to watch, in my opinion. This one is my favorite season by far. Yeah. But I have cried for if we watch 8 episodes, I feel like I cried for 8 episodes. I don't know, maybe I skipped one. I think
the show's doing it on purpose, because they're showing you two sides, and then they're having the two sides fucking kill each other, and it's just a tragedy. And there is nothing for me to be excited about. Here comes Armin transforming into a colossal titan. Incredible.
I think that is, I don't know, Armin's becoming one of my favorite characters, at the top. He's literally at the top. I don't know what hurted me more in the show than seeing that Armin has killed so many people, while I know, and I met Armin, and through this entire show, his goal has always been only not to kill people, not revenge. He has never wanted that. Yeah. And then you see him getting this power that he has. He got the Titan with destruction, literally destruction.
God of destruction. I was editing that episode and I said I couldn't fucking imagine a worse person to get the colossal Titan. But I don't agree with myself, because he is the best person to get it, because he's the one that would not want to use it the most, because this is the god of destruction. I think out of all the Titans, this one, he's a nuclear bomb, basically. I would put it into the hands of someone who is like Armin, even though it fucking breaks my heart that this has to fall on him.
Yeah, I completely disagree with you, just because I don't want to see Armin
have
this kind of responsibility, and not responsibility, have this burden on his shoulder. He killed thousands of people.
And we saw a fucking child. Remember him? It was a child that was buried.
Yeah, and somebody said that he doesn't have ears because he doesn't wanna hear the screams and the pain that he's causing to other people.
I could have fucking lived with that information. They said Armin doesn't have ears, in the colossal form. He doesn't have ears, and I guess it's never confirmed, but that's why people think it's because he doesn't want to hear screams, which makes sense. And when I read that, I was could have fucking lived with that information. I also am very fearful now of everyone's interactions towards Eren.
I'm fearful seeing everyone's interactions towards Sasha, who is fucking dead. I'm very fearful about that as well.
Can we not play this episode? Honestly, we keep talking, I don't want to play it.
And I said before we started today, because this is the last day and the last episode we're watching, I was oh my god, I want to watch Attack on Titan. Why?
This season really made me put Attack on Titan my right now top 5 shows ever. Like, really, I have no fucking idea what my top 5 shows are, but Attack on Titan has to be there because I'm like absolutely shocked about what they did in this season. Like, even before this, the first 3 seasons, it was incredible. Like, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the conflicts. I would have told you, like, for me, it was God tier. But
honestly, I can't even
this
believe
season
that, like, I ever said that season 2, like, is the best season ever. It was fucking amazing, but like I said, it's just fun to watch. To me, it's amazing how they did it. My favorite part of the show is the constant battle in myself. It's not like who do I root for, it's like who do I feel more pain towards. Like, is it Eldians in Libero, Eldians in Paradis? I have no idea. They all break me. Do I hate a fucking child after I saw what she's been through? No. But like, she killed Sasha. Of course I fucking feel something for that, you know? That's fucking horrible. The constant battle in myself that I mean, I don't have a battle in myself. I just know that I feel for everybody. But like, I did not expect to feel half as much as I am feeling towards everybody who has been every Eldian who has lived in Libero, no matter on which side they like in what they think. Like, if they're like Gabi, like angry at the world, if they're like a Rainer, what the fuck? If they're just like other warriors who are just like they are fighting, wanted to be noble Marleyans. They want to be noble Marleyans. I can't.
Honorary Marleyans.
Yeah.
It is showing you, I guess, the cost of war. You have people who are killing each other who never would have, like, never would have maybe gotten fucking along. And
I'm the one who said, kill them all. I don't fucking care what. I feel like I literally said that when the Beast Titan shot Eren, I was like, there is no explanation good enough for this. Just kill them all. I don't fucking care. Honestly, I was like, Eren, yes, turn into a monster and kill them all, and like, just you continue to living and repopulate the earth. Literally, I honestly thought that. And here he is doing what I told him to do, and I'm just like,
gotta
stop.
Gotta stop.
Those are children in front of you. Just fucking stop. Let's play the episode. We talked for half an hour again. Are we with Eren?
Is Armin talking to the children? No, I don't want to. I'm about to stop this fucking episode right now.
Yeah.
On his shoulder. Carrying the weight of the world on his fucking shoulder. What? I would immediately love her. Oh my god, look at him. It's so incredible how they fully believe that these people are demons. I can't. Why do you fucking show me Sasha? Who? Milena, told that the girl. How? What? What? I think they're shocked as well. What? Destruction and regeneration. You are the real enemy.
No, and
oh, they're fucking screaming war. My war.
oh my god.
Yes, Eren. True. Look at him, all hopeful. All fucking hopeful. Oh my god, Hange!
Oh my god, it's so cool.
Yeah,
them finding out first time like how the guns work.
総員50師団で約100万人になります。航空ビビってんじゃねえよ。なめられるだろうね。分かってるって。要するに海や壁を越え敵が空から現れる移動兵器のことです。空から来るの？はい。まともに攻めてこなかった理由って何？主に理由は2つ。
Well, they have lost.
1つは島に放った無垢の巨人が最新鋭の兵器をもってしても未だ上陸困難な障害であること。エルディアを守る存在となっていたのです。らしいな。そいつは笑い。
Yeah, fucking hilarious.
もうすぐ夜が明け、巨人が活動する頃ですよね。現在マーレは複数の国と戦争状態にあり、パラディ島どころではないというわけです。あなた方はマーレが誇る戦士隊を打ち負かし、さらに超大型巨人やメガタの巨人といった主力兵器を奪った。するとあなた方がマーレに恨みを持つ亡国の民であり、マーレ軍に潜入する諜報員のようなものなのかな。お、当たり。やっぱりマーレに背くからにはそれなりの動機と後ろ盾がないとね。マーレに故郷を奪われ、兵士として徴用された我々はとても非力で、あの大国に抗う気概は失われつつありました。彼に導かれるまでは。
Eren?
マーレや世界の人々が悪魔と呼んで恐れる巨人、私には全く別のものに見えた。神です。無力な私たちに希望を見せてくれました。私たちはジーク・イエーガーの命を受け上官を撃った反マーレ義勇兵です。
So that's how Zeke started this.
全エルディア人の解放。
Our goal is liberation lola.
That makes sense.
すべては生存が危ぶまれるエルディア人の救済を求め。
He must save Eldian people from.
相手は獣の巨人だぞ。奴らの目的
は子孫のベイビー。
力ずくがダメなら口はちょ手はちを尽くせと言わんばかりだな。ジーク曰くエルディア人の問題を一気に解決する秘策があると。
What is the plan?
その秘策を行う条件として必要なものが始祖の巨人と王家の血を引く巨人。
Rumbling. Is it the rumbling?
揃えば世界は救われる。
Yeah, you were right.
その秘策を明かせるのは条件が揃ってからだ。それは本当です。
Yeah.
思い出したんです。
Yeah.
俺が一度だけ始祖の巨人の
Okay, so he's
力を
telling
発
them
動
only
すること
now.
ができたのは王家の血を引く巨人と接触した瞬間でした。我々エルディア人に残された唯一の希望は壁に潜む幾千万もの巨人で世界を踏み潰す
Okay.
地ならしの発動条
Oh
件。
my god. Oh my god.
どうして今までそんなことを黙っていやがった。
Just
ヒ
remember.
ストリアの身を案じたからです。
Oh.
確かな情報で巨人にさせるわけにはいかないと。マーレの調査船からこの島を守るためには義勇兵の力が必要なのです。彼女らの無線通信がなければ。ずっと助けを待ってた。無事か？もう大丈夫だぞ。
I feel a little bad for him.
Yeah.
I fucking hate him transforming. I will never be fine with him transforming. Nothing.
Filthy island. I would love our guys.
He doesn't have ears. I can't.
have ears.
Every time I look at him now, he doesn't have ears.
世界から恐れられ憎まれている。まだ顔も知らない海の向こうにいる人たちから。でも海の向こうにいる人たちは敵だけじゃなかった。そして世界はずっと複雑で。
Look at the three of them.
おにゃんぽこんはなんで肌が黒いのですか？
俺たちを作ったやつはこう考えた。いろんなやつがいた方が面白い君たちユミルの民も同じさ。俺たちは求められたから存在する。
誰が僕らを作ったの？
神だよ。そう考えるやつもいる。考えるだけなら自由だろ。なんだよこの料理。これ食えんのか。
生臭そう。
Sasha's gonna eat it.
ニコルはマーレ料理の達人なんですよ。
Look at Sasha.
食うなってデイジー。俺らなんかに食わせて。まだまだあるからゆっくり食え。
Oh, do you see how they lived?
もうすぐ港が完成するんだ。でも時間をかけて肩書きを抜きにして人同士向き合えばきっと分かり合える。
Yeah, znači Milan samo me ubi,
ベル
kurac.
トルトの記憶は何か見たか。
ああ、いや、役に立ちそうなもの。
Only fucking pain and horror.
時間はねえぞ。
血ならして世界を脅すことでしかエルディア人を守る術はないのかなって。それじゃ本当に世界を恐怖に陥れる悪夢だ。そうなる前に話し合えないのかな。マーレや世界中の人と話し合って誤解を解けば。
誤解？誤解って何のことだよ。
だから僕たちは怖くないって。
世界から見れば俺たちは巨人に化ける怪物だ。そこに誤解はないだろ
う。でも仲良くなれたマーレ人もいる。
何人だ。ほとんどのマーレ兵は収容所の壁を睨みつけてんだろ。
それだって時間をかければ。そう、時間が必要だ。
そうだ、時間を稼ぐためには手出しできねえようにしてやるんだ。
本当に
They might have all fucking shot me.
僕たちは正しかったのかな。
What even is the fucking right thing?
別の道があったんじゃないかって。僕は誰よりもエレンを理解しているつもりだった。ミカサよりも。でももうわからない。大丈夫か。クソ、なんでだよ。本当にサシャは死んだのか。なあ、飛行船に乗り込んできた子供に撃たれたって、そんなバカな話があるかよ。ただの女の子じゃない。訓練されていた。俺の油断があった。すまない。なんで俺に謝る。ただ飯を用意してただけだ。あいつにうまいもんいっぱい食わしてくれてありがとな、ニコロ。お前はどうなんだよ、俺とサシャは双子みてえなもんだった。自分が半分なくなっちまったみてえだ。あなた娘が世話になったようやね。俺はホルモンマーレ人ですが、料理人として就労許可を持っています。娘さんは俺の料理を誰よりもうまそうに食べてくれました。だからもしよかったら俺の料理を食べに来てください。もちろんただの。はい。戦勝と報じたわけ。恐ろしいね。何も知らないってのは。お前の言う秘策とやらが本物なら
切り刻むのを少し待っても俺はどちらでも構わない。
マーレから奪ってきた巨人化の薬はこれで全てです。しかし複製は困難でしょう。
How about we don't?
いや、これだけあれば十分であろう。
What are our purposes?
本当に何と感謝を申し上げればよいことか。諸君らの勇姿を疑うことは悪魔の修行に等しくあろう。
この3年間エルディア人の友人であることを証明してきたつもりでしたが残念です。私たちが持ち込んだこの銃はエルディア人に自由をもたらす銃なのに。
虫のいい話ですまんが、我々の弱さにしばしの間だけ目をつぶってくれぬか。ジークに風をかけるわけにはいかんのだ。俺のホテル、これ？何か不満でもあるのか。巨大樹の森だ。これ以上お前にふさわしい宿はねえよ。立体軌道でたくさん遊べそうだしな。
エレンは一人でもやるつもりだった。エレンに協力しても見放しても最悪の選択になっただろう。とにかく大勢の人間を殺した。戦艦も軍人も民間人も全てを巻き込んで突然全てを奪った。でもあの軍港が健在だったらすぐさまマーレ軍はこの島に報復攻撃しただろう。僕の道は断たれたけどやるしかなかった。あの日の君たちのように。ハニー、何か答えてよ。
I feel like she's gonna maybe at the end of the part 2, part 1. If we win, what did she say?
If we lose, we die. If we win, we live.
Is that what Eren told her
If we don't
when
fight,
she
we
was
can't win.
when she was kid? Yeah, I think that's what Eren told her.
When?
When they were children, when they were like this.
I think, yeah. I was like so confident. And me being like done with crying. It's not gonna.
No, I didn't. I knew that I was gonna cry again at some point, but honestly, like when the episode started, like it did make me emotional, but like I was fighting it. I have to admit, I was literally fighting it, and I really like I was trying not to cry. And the second that boy said the worst sentences that I have ever read in my entire life, and that is. She was basically my twin, and now I feel like I have lost half of myself.
Are you starting with that? Why the fuck did you start with that?
You started that. The second that boy said that nailed to my coffin, literally. I wanted to say something because like we're constantly talking about tragic characters here, how this one is tragic and this one is gonna has like tragic backstory, tragic this, tragic that, and we're never mentioning us. And I think we should mention her because like
you really started this fucking review. What is wrong with you?
And I think we should mention how tragic of a character she is. Not to mention what she has been through while she was a child. The fact that she's been going through all of this now and losing people that she loves, even though she didn't want to love anyone besides Eren and Armin. But the fact that she's gonna lose all of them, literally all of them, that both Eren and Armin are gonna die. I'm shocked, honestly. When I think about it, I'm shocked.
I think this episode like really showed how distant they have become from each other because they are all grieving somewhere else. Mikasa is sitting next to the grave. We never talked about Mikasa and Sasha, but they were always like friends. And so like the entire episode, Mikasa is sitting next to her grave and mourning everything, like the whole situation. That's what I wanted to say.
Maybe that's why I started with Mikasa, because like we're never mentioning her, and here she is crying literally through the entire episode, just crying because she lost another one, another friend, another person she loves and cares deeply about.
Yeah, they have lost Sasha, but they have also done horrible things right now. And so, like, they're all dealing with it, and they're all dealing with it away from each other. Like, Armin is sitting there talking to Annie. Eren is, I mean, that looked like a cell to me. I think I'm sure they're holding him in. They're all grieving away from each other. And I mean, I think that just shows you how far this has all taken them.
But they're very hurt. Like, Armin said something like, I thought I knew Eren.
I thought I knew him even better than Mikasa, which, I mean, it shows a couple of times, like, when they're sitting next to each other. Like, I think I remember in season 3, when Eren, I think, maybe first realized that Historia is the reason why, not Historia, but Royal Blood is the reason why he was able to control the powers. I feel like even before he reacted, Armin looked over at him, and the same thing happened. And the same thing happened in this episode. Like, Eren just realized when they said that Zeke said that the combination of the Pounding Titan and Summon of Royal Blood is the winning combination, and Eren kind of opened his eyes, and you can see just Armin immediately. Like, I really do believe that Armin knows Eren very well, and right now Armin can't understand him, which is such a tragedy, because I'm still going with my fucking theory.
No, I definitely do believe that's what's truth.
Yeah.
That's what's inside of Eren's mind.
And that makes it sadder, because he is doing this all for them, and he's gonna be an enemy for them as well.
He's sacrificing his life.
He knows that this only ends if he dies. I mean, that's why he's creating him as an enemy, so that they would stop him, and you can only stop them by dying. So, like, he is giving his life to save them. So it makes me so sad that he is alienating them from him, but to save them. And so when it comes to it, I don't know how I'll survive the second part of the season. It's gonna break me. Like, the episode started with what we kind of have been missing. It started like three years before, to show us how this all came to be, how the Marleyan army came, and how they got them on their side. I mean, they didn't get them on their side. Like, Yelena shows, I mean, she was following orders from Zeke. Like, Zeke knew that this was gonna happen, and this was Zeke's plan for apparently a long time. We got a lot of intel from them.
It is very interesting, in my opinion, that Zeke started this whole thing. I just want to know more about Zeke and more about his plan and what he's thinking about. It makes sense, in my opinion, that he's not doing any of this because of revenge towards Marley's, because he's basically the reason. I mean, his father wanted revenge, and he's basically the reason his father and mother are dead, because he told Marley's about all that thing. He's been through all that. He's been warrior through so many years, and he's seen everything, and he knows that these people on this island are not the devils,
He has always been fighting for Eldians, but just like his way of fighting for Eldians at that point has to be like joining the Marleys, because I mean, you're trying to protect your people, and now he wants to, like, he mentioned this episode that, like, his goal is to save Eldians from extinction.
Yeah,
it's gonna be very interesting to see Zeke and Levi's interactions.
That's gonna be very interesting.
Just because Levi is basically just waiting for the moment that he
can kill him, and that he's gonna fulfill the promise that he made to Eren. What I don't know where it's going, and I can't wait to see, is Gabi. And we only had Gabi and Falco in one scene. For a second there, where Gabi was full of hate, saying Eren Yeager. I was thinking about what's gonna happen with that. Is she gonna somehow understand? Just because I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but like, I don't want her to go down the path with only hate, It's so sad.
Tragedy for her to grow up with so much
only
resentment.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, only resentment.
Yeah. In this episode, we saw that again. Like, she killed the person, and she's not thinking about that at all. She's only, again, concentrating on killing Eren Yeager.
Well, she wants revenge. Like, she wants revenge for the things that has been done to her. Much like Eren always in season 1 said, I'm gonna kill them all.
Yeah, I would much like to see what's gonna happen with that, and if there is a chance for her to somehow realize that.
Armin breaks my heart. He was possibly the best human that has ever existed. Like, he is possibly the bright future for the world. If anyone asks me, like, when he first started talking, I hate that he was holding the shell that he found in the sea at the end. Because, I mean, that shell represented something new, you know, something that he has been dreaming about seeing. It represented hope. And now he's holding it after having killed thousands of people and having started this war. And then he was saying how, like, he can't help but think that it didn't have to go this way. They were talking, Mikas, Armin, and Eren. I mean, Eren was shooting at cans.
But he was desperate there. He was literally desperately talking.
Yeah, he was like,
maybe we could do this.
Yeah,
maybe
we could talk to them. But he's so, like, just what a fucking sweet. Like, we could talk to them to, like, clear up the misunderstanding, like, for them to know that we are not evil. And then Eren was like, honestly, what misunderstanding? Yeah. I mean, there is no misunderstanding, which he is correct about, because they have the potential to turn into what the rest of the world would deem monsters. It's not like they would transform, but they will. Still, for the rest of the world, they are different.
The Armin is probably one of the characters that hurts me the most, because, like, the contrast we saw in just this episode with him desperately trying to find another way to not fight, to just explain. That's impossible, and I know it's impossible, but, like, it's so sad because in the last episode he was the one who killed thousands of people, because he's the one who wants it the least, who is hurt by the most, literally. Yeah. I mean, nobody of them, not a single one of them. I don't want that on any single one of them, you know, to have to kill people, to have that burden on them. But, like, if I had to choose, I would want it on him the least.
There was this very good shot, like, after Eren said, like, what misunderstanding? There's no misunderstanding. And then, you know, he shoots at the can, and then the bullet continues and shoots Sasha. So, like, I mean, the show is basically telling you inadvertently that he is responsible for Sasha's death, which, I mean, we all know. But just, of course, they had to fucking show me. No, when I tell you that I won't survive Eren's story, I just hope I'm not wrong. I just hope this is not a case of because
I'm 100% sure it's not.
Yes, because I don't think Eren has not lost it. Yeah. That is like the sad thing of this. Eren has not lost it.
Yeah.
I think that he is fully aware of what is happening, especially because he is the one that knows everything, that has seen everything by his own eyes, because he has the memories, and he has seen the horror that this world brings. He was talking to Falco. He has seen how that there are good people everywhere. So him knowing all that, I don't think he would ever just resort to, you know, mindlessly killing people just so that, you know.
No, I'm 100% sure that's not the case.
Now they said they want Zeke's plan is the rumbling, which I think is gonna be maybe the final nail in the coffin. Because if they start that, because Eren is the one that has to control it, right? He has to control the Titans that they're inside walls. So that's when they would. Help. That's when they would have to stop him. Like, that's when they would have to kill him if they're killing him, so that they would stop the army of millions of Titans. Because if you unleash millions of Titans on the world, it's done. It is done. There is no fucking saving that.
I don't know.
And I think that is the moment. I think that might be the end of the show. Like, if they try to do that, I think that's gonna be the final thing that makes our guys have to stop Eren. And I think Eren knows that.
How they're gonna kill all of those Titans?
I know, that's what I'm saying, because Eren can't control him. He's dead.
Yeah, but, like, how they're gonna kill them? So they're all just gonna kill them all.
Well, see, I was thinking this. People have explained to us that, like, they say colossal titan just because they're big. I mean, that's what I first thought, but then, like, when I remember them all looking the same, and Titans don't look the same, they look like how they look as humans, like, they look similar, so that was confusing part. But they're all, like, Titans, and the king made them. It's still a mystery to me how he made the walls, because he had to have killed million of his people to make those walls. I wonder, like, if they kill Eren, and if Eren is
Then
dying
all
and
of
can't
them
control
die.
I just like imagine them all
Okay.
like dying, like
Okay,
going
okay.
like that's why
They
that's why I imagine, because like if the founding titan created them,
Yeah, then
if at that point the founding titan is killed,
they all
then
die.
yes, like I can imagine only that.
But
It's been a long time coming, and I think the walls, I think it would be a good end for the show, because the walls represent so much throughout this entire show, and for them to be like destroyed at the end, I definitely think that's happening.
how they're gonna, that's interesting part, how are they gonna, maybe it's a dumb question, but like, are all titans from all three walls? You know what I mean? Like there's people
do we actually know?
outside.
Yes, but do we actually know that? Are there titans in all three
Yeah,
walls?
I think so. Well, I think
Well,
so.
because I thought like maybe like just like the outer wall. I mean, I don't
know. No,
which
they
one?
I think they said they made 3 walls.
But if you release them, how do they not then
Kill
kill?
people.
Well, yes, but going with the assumption that the founding titan is controlling all of them,
Yeah.
then he just says like march, and they would just march, you know?
Yeah,
It's not
but like there is territory to march where people live. Are living.
See, I don't know that part. I don't know that part. It was also like you noticed that, and then I remembered, but I can't quite figure out the scene where they were telling this. Mikasa was repeating to herself what Eren told her: if we don't fight, we die, and if we fight, we live. Because that's the only thing that she can tell herself right now, because this is a horrible situation.
I think as much, I think both of them said the words that Eren told
fight
to Mikasa in, I think, sixth episode of the first season. The thing is, they are so distant, but again, Eren's words are the only ones that bring her any kind of, it's not comfort, but like peace in mind.
I mean,
she's like, still going.
It's what she's saying to be able to, I guess,
keep going. Basically, keep going and like say that to herself, because like she doesn't have any other choice. We have to fight so we would survive, and it's either them or us, and that's it in her mind.
Yeah. And also then Eren, I think, continued that sentence where he said we have to
keep fighting. And then we haven't talked about all the people that have been also in Sasha's funeral.
I don't want. Oh God.
Connie part I will never get over.
Just when you show me them, like this episode started, they were like just standing next to each other, and they're just like always. The 3 of them were always next to each other, and then you go to the part where she's eating lobsters. Was that a lobster? I think. Mm.
Yeah, those are lobsters.
Lobsters, yeah, because I mean they have never had this food. They have never like lived close enough to fucking see, you know, and
she's loving it.
She like and the guy, the Marleyan soldier, Nikolai or something, who's like shocked, like why are you eating like an animal? And I think you saw his face then when he turned around. I think he then I guess understood that they never had a fucking chance to live normally, and I think that's when he started caring. It seemed to me like he was in love with her.
I love the scene with her parents.
Let me see, because I only recognize her father.
Well, mother looks the same as Sasha.
Well, have we ever seen her mother? Because I remember her father.
Yeah, me too.
And her father has always been a very kind man.
Yeah.
Wasn't there someone else there?
Because
I feel like it was multiple people.
It was the girl who Sasha saved.
Let me go back to fucking Nikolai or whatever his name is. I like that they put that part in that the Eldian guy was like, what are you doing here on the grave of like Eldians that you have killed, basically? And I'm just like thinking, God, everyone is the fucking same. Like you just put people in any position, they're all fucking same. Eldians are Marleys are Eldians, I'm sure whatever other group of people they have. I mean, I love that as well. I think it's very impactful. But her father came, that had like a lot of impact on who Sasha was as a person, because her father taught her that they need to care about other people, because like one day they would help you. And so like immediately when I saw that Nikolai was talking to his father and being like, your daughter really loved my cooking, and so I would be honored if I could like cook for you.
That was so fucking cute.
And like what a sweet man. He was like, he like made a joke. I mean, it's on the house, right? Like and I'm sure that they gave some type of closure or whatever to Nikolai. So like I didn't even fucking have Nikolai for 30 fucking seconds. How the fuck am I crying about this? And then of course Connie.
No, that part broke me, but I knew it's gonna break me if they put something like that in the show. But of course they will.
Of course they will, because like it's a thing we always know. Like sure, the 3 of them were always a group, and they were just the best. But like Connie and Sasha especially
Yeah.
have always been, like he said, they were
Twins.
Twins.
That's
like
literally the perfect word for them.
And then he said, like, I feel a part of me is missing. And I feel a part of me is missing.
Horrible,
I feel like
fucking horrible. I have
hate
no
this
words
whole
about
thing.
that, honestly.
I'm glad that we actually did have that it was her grave and that people are there, because it's even worse. Like a lot of Eldians have it even worse. Like they never come home. They can never be buried. And like at least she could be buried and people could come here and mourn her. But I like
Horrible.
I don't know. I like, is that a better thing?
Horrible, honestly. Well, it is.
Seems bad.
Remember Petra?
Why would you? I don't know what's gonna happen now.
I mean, I know where we're going. We're going to continue killing.
And that was the thing that Armin said, which was so sad, that he now said, now we have absolutely no choice, because we did the thing we did, and there's no way for this to be resolved peacefully. But have faith in Eren.
What do you mean?
Well, because it is, I mean, peacefully. It's not peacefully. People are about to die. But
And
like, you guys will be able to live in some semblance of a peace.
For 2 years.
Well, I
Eren's
mean, when
never
I say
gonna be
you
okay.
guys...
You guys, you mean like people on Paradise.
Yes.
And future on Paradise,
Yeah.
yes. But like, not our guys, not the group of people we've been watching through this entire show. They will never be... their lives, they will never be happy. They will never live in that peace. That's gonna be created. Armin's gonna die in a few years.
No,
Mikasa will not be
death
able...
is better, because how do you live with yourself after
Mikasa is
20,000?
never gonna continue, never gonna be happy after her entire family has died. That's so fucking tragic in my opinion, because like, I cannot hope for any single one of them to have their happy ending. And that has never happened to me,
Like maybe Connie and John. Maybe they have not...
Maybe Connie, after he lost his twin, maybe he's gonna... Maybe Connie.
What if Connie dies? Like, maybe what if he just like follows after Sasha?
That's better in my opinion.
Is it?
I think that's the saddest part for me, because I feel like I would feel a little better if my only tragedy was only Eren. I feel like I would feel better, because like, he would break me and everything he would do, that would fucking break me. But after him giving his life for the peace and for the cause, for our other children, there is nothing left in my opinion. And that's fucking sad. That's why I don't like, yes, I want hopeful ending but for who? People who are left after us?
Yeah, not our guys.
Not our guys. Our guys are just gonna fulfill their purpose, and that's it.
I hate the show.
Yeah, honestly. This has never happened to me.
This is the most, maybe like one of the most tragic shows I watched in my life.
This
like
is the
literally
most tragic show.
I'm literally just like trying to think of a more tragic.
Tell me another show that has been. Tell me. I can't find one, because always I could find some happiness in other characters.
No, this is the most tragic show.
This is by far the most tragic, because just like I told you, like, yes, maybe it's gonna be a hopeful ending. I definitely do believe it. There's gonna be a hope there, but like, not for our guys, not for any single one of our characters. Who? Armin, Mikasa.
I feel like Hange's gonna be good if she survives.
I don't think Hange is surviving the show.
She might die actually.
Hange is a character that could die.
Oh no, Hange already lost Moblet. What am I talking about? Who the fuck is happy in this show?
Nobody's gonna end up happy. So I'm hoping maybe Gabi is not gonna end up seeking for only revenge until the end of the show. I don't know.
Is this the most I can hope from this show?
Maybe Falco. I don't know. Those are the only people that I can hope for. Okay, guys. You don't see us. If you see us, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.